MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, SunTrust Park. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. Andrew Jones, one of the league's most prolific power hitters, continues his hunt for a home run crown. Next. Mike Minor gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Striding into the box, Alan Trammell. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Alan Trammell.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this 4-game weekend set. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
The 1-1. Just off the end of the bat. It's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Mark, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, what I want you to focus on is the fact that this team does not like to run. Very station to station. It's going to take a couple of hits to score runs with this offense. They swing the bats well, but they don't put any pressure on the defense as far as base running.
Gene Segura standing in. In his career against Mike Minor, he hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
Number 22, Will Clark.
Now in the box, Will Clark. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball left side. Scooped up on the backhand. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Off of one leg in the hole. Falling away. That is pure magic. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Kyle Freeland, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Former first-round pick from the Denver area. This guy has really good stuff. I think he's more of a bulldog. Good fastball, 92 to 94 miles an hour. Good hard slider. That's his main go-to pitch. But you talk to anybody around this guy that knows him, he's the ultimate competitor, one of the top young left-handed pitchers in the game right now.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Fouled off. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Brantley going back, and this will kick off the base of the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by it, but he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Digging in, Freddie Freeland. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded to the right. And that is going to be a base hit that chases home our first run as the Braves take a 1-0 lead.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Digging in, Andrew Jones. And he's certainly been making a run for that top spot in the home run standings with his performance over the last couple of weeks.
And don't think that the guys above him haven't looked in their rear view and seen how hot he's been. He is coming, and I wouldn't be shocked if he catches him here in the next couple weeks.
High in the air out to center field. Jackson waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Dale Murphy.
Stepping into the box, Dale Murphy. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped up. Clark on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Mike Schmidt. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory.
Schmidt.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. And he fouls this one off. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Here's another 2-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And guys, in this one today, we get to watch Gold Glover at first base. Watch the way he manipulates the bag with his footwork. Watch the way he bails his teammates out with picking balls out of the dirt. Can't stress this guy's importance enough.
Here's the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one. Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Striding in for his first at-bat, Michael Brantley, and the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
Strike taken up in the zone. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Now to the plate, James Beam, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday.
Beam.
First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jackson is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively.
The left fielder.
In the outfield, Michael Brantley. This guy broke the Indians franchise record for consecutive games without an error in 2013. Has great range and is very sure-handed out there. Always going to make the play.
Now at the plate, Johnny Friedrich, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The average to start things out at .324, 8 home runs and 32 driven in. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gallo moves over, and that ends the inning. Down in order.
Welcome back to SunTrust Park, home of the Braves, who have proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun."
The catcher.
Matt, back to you.
Gary.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Batting 8. The left
Boy,
fielder.
he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
And it's quickly 0-2. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
So here now's the pitcher, Kyle Freeland. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Phillies down in order. They still trail 1-0. So coming to the plate, Mike Minor as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch on its way. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Pops this one up. Clark has a play. 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
1 away, and that'll bring in the power-hitting second baseman, Brian Dozier. First offering on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Jackson going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting, third baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Digging in to try it again. Freddie Freeman so far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And he falls behind 0-2.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Segura scoops it up onto Clark at first, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. 3 innings complete. It's the Braves 1 and the Phillies nothing. So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
1-2. And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous two. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. One away.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box now, Gene Segura. As he'll take a look at ball one. In there, 1-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
To 2-2 now.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Still 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
A payoff pitch one more time. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch home. Oh, my goodness. Talk about a developing story here. 8 straight strikeouts, and there are 2 away now.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Standing in now, Will Clark. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in now, Fred McGriff. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. He pulls this one into right. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Ready for another chance? Andrew Jones. And looking at the numbers, he's on a pace for over 50 homers this year.
Yeah, he's had an amazing season up until this point. I know we got about 5 or 6 weeks left in the regular season, but he's certainly on pace to have one of those.
Backhanded. There's one. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
Here comes the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
Murphy, the former Colorado Rocky. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated.
Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And Jones is in there safely to score the run.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get
The
out of here.
batter, number 11.
Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Into the box, James Beam. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Jackson looking up. Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria! Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 31 for him on the season. And the Braves add on. It's 4-0.
Certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Now
stepping in now, Johnny Friedrich.
Johnny Friedrich.
And it's fouled away. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
I have a feeling that our show track data will be eye-popping off that line drive, and the returns are in. The exit velocity was 118 miles an hour, so the bat speed and contact quality had to be top-notch there.
Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll dive back in safely. Into the box now, Tyler Flowers. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The relay to second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Roll, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Jake Faria answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. In now, Mike Minor, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
And here's a ball hit in the air. After it is Brantley. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman,
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Brian Dozier. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled away. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And the run will score from second here as that breaks it open to a 6-0 lead.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled toward right center field. Jackson is after it. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Mike Schmidt.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch is popped up, and no, they can't get there. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Austin Jackson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Heading out toward shallow right. Murphy's under it. 1 out. Throw back to first, but they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Brantley.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. Ball 1. Brantley, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Fastball in there for a called strike. Schmidt is off of first with 2 away. This one's down to third. Freeman is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for Philadelphia. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back to the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for the Braves.
Ready for another shot now. Fred McGriff. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Behind 0-2 now. Line towards center field. Jackson is right there, one down. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jackson is right there, and that's out number 2.
The right fielder.
Stepping into the box, Dale Murphy. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as we check out the Braves leaders in that category, you can see he currently sits number 3 on the roster in that department. Ready to take his hacks again, James Beam, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
From the belt, the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Braves strand 1, but they're on top by a count of 6-0.
Leading off for Philadelphia. The left fielder.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
Gallo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Joey Gallo goes quietly leading off the 6th inning. Bryce Harper will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Harper.
In there, 0-1. The average to start play at .315. 23 homers and 75 RBIs. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Jones. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Alan Trammell.
Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
2 out, nobody on. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. And 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Gene Segura would be next. And this one misses for ball 4. So the Phillies have got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The batter, number 2.
So striding in, Gene Segura. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Count even at 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
And Dozier will put this one away to retire the side. Phillies strand 1. They still find themselves down 6-0. Goose Gossage gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping in, Johnny Friedrich. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
And there's out number 1.
The batter, the catcher.
Now at the plate, Tyler Flowers. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Brian McCann will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 16, Brian McCann.
Swung on and belted. A solo home run for Brian McCann, number 23 for him thus far, as this lead swells to 7-0. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by Show Track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Into the box, Mike Minor.
Minor.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Alexander Healy will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7, Alex Healy.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Standing in now, Brian Dozier, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Dozier brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. 0-1 count and the pitch. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left.
Oh my! It's gone! Santa Maria!
It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Number 35 now on the season as they push this lead up to 9 now.
Up next for Atlanta.
Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie.
Hit weekly back to the mound. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, first baseman, Fred.
Coming to the plate now, Fred McGriff. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch coming, here it is. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 7th inning coming up. Braves lead this one 9-0. Back here at SunTrust Park, this one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Brian McCann will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
For the Braves. Now catching, number 16, Brian McCann. Now pitching for the Braves.
New pitcher coming on now as we'll get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith. Into the box, Will Clark. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Smith has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Here's the 2-2. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch-out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
Into the box now, Mike Schmidt, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a walk in his last trip. The 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
In now, Austin Jackson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. The 2-0 on the way. They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Phillies down in order. They're down 9-0. Seth Lugo enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
67, Seth Lugo.
Into the box now, Andrew Jones. 0 for 3 so far on the day. His pitching staff has done a pretty good job of making one of the top power hitters in the game turn into a non-factor.
Yeah, they've completely kept him off balance all day, but you know as well as I do, it only takes one swing. This guy has been too hot too long for something not to leak out over the heart of the plate and him drive it over the wall.
Swing and a miss by Andrew as he was shooting for the downs there. It's 0-2. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Ready with the 0-2. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Lugo has registered just under 110 innings on the mound. And through those innings, he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. Now a swing by Andrew and a ball hit on the ground to short. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 3, Dale Murphy.
Ready once again, Dale Murphy. He singled his last time up. From the stretch. Fouled off. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Trammell's got it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter, number 11,
Digging in once again, James Beam. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Freeland.
Standing in now, Johnny Friedrich, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Line drive base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Sanchez recovers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta, but they hold a 9-0 lead.
Leading off for Philadelphia, the right fielder.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you're going to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Brad Hand been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First pitch of the inning is taken. In low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1 home, and he fouls this one off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. There's our line score to this point. You see the Braves leading this one from SunTrust Park as we play inning number 8. Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
2 balls and a strike now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. The 2-2, and it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Now batting, Joey Gallo. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ball one to start the at bat. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. A bouncer to the left side. Freeman's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Braves on top, 9-0. So stepping in, Brad Hand, and he's getting his first plate. Appearance here in Leonis Martinez is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Line drive to left, and the pinch hitter is retired here, one away.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box, Brian Dozier. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm.
And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right.
Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria!
It's a solo shot here from Brian Dozier, his second of the game as the blowout continues. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happened.
Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Stepping in now, Fred McGriff, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Segura for 1 to Clark to complete the double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the. Jonathan Lucroy is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Number 31 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 31, Rob Nan.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 1 home run and 3 driven in. The 1-1 pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Popped him up. Freeman shading to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Alan Trammell.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Alan Trammell. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. No balls and 1 strike. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Well, we'll see a lot of these powered arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box now, Gene Segura. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-1. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
Jones has a beat on it. He's got it. And it's official. It's a no-hitter.
Yeah, you know what's amazing? A combined no-hitter is even more rare than a complete game no-hitter. So it's not something you see every day or every year for that matter. And that's what you call a total team effort.
See right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 10 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at SunTrust Park, 41,084. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.